Hi everyone! In this video, we will be showing you important information on how to prepare for your embassy interview. Remember that preparing for your interview is very important to give you the best chance of success. The consulate officers are looking for two things. The first thing is that the training plan will benefit your career in the future, and the second is that you intend to return home after your program and not stay in the United States. Typically, you do get a very short window to explain yourself, so please try to remain calm and prepare for your interview so you may answer all questions without hesitation. You should be prepared to respond to questions such as, what will you be doing during your training in the United States? Why do you want to go to the United States for training? Or, what do you expect from your training? Why is this training important to you? Or, do you have a training plan with you? Who is your sponsor organization? Or, who is your host company? To answer the above questions, you must know your training plan, and this is where preparation is so very important. We suggest the following. Be very specific and mention various phases and departments of training, as well as specific training activities from the training plan. Do not answer by telling the visa officer about the professional skills you already have obtained or say that you will work at the host company. Please understand that the J-1 visa is not a work visa, as it is for training purposes only and should not be considered as a step to future employment in the United States, educational pursuits, or immigration to the U.S. Never use the word work when referring to the program. You should only use the word train to describe your future activities at your host employer company. Explain how the training will provide you with new professional skills different from those you might gain in your home country. Pick 2 or 3 goals or objectives mentioned in your training plan that you are particularly interested in and describe why you look forward to acquiring these skills. You should mention something about using some of the skills you acquire to benefit your future career in your home country. For example, I look forward to learning more about different styles of food and beverage service, staffing guidelines, and requirements for various types of events and formal dining function to benefit my career in my home country. Be prepared to convince the consulate officer that your J-1 cultural exchange training position will allow you to acquire specific skills and professional training different from the skills you can acquire in your home country. It is essential you let the consulate officer know how much this training program will benefit your career once you return to your home country. We suggest you also mention your desire to gain cultural exchange experiences in the USA while gaining hands-on experience in the American hospitality industry. Also, it is strongly suggested that you thoroughly review and understand the different rotations and training content involved with your training plan. Most training plans have an orientation and then 3 rotations with more advanced training as you progress. It is important to understand that HPUSA is not your host employer. The consulate officer may question whether you are qualified for the program to ensure you understand the purpose and objective behind the program. If you are an intern and have not graduated, you should state you are a current student pursuing a hospitality-related degree and will be taking the internship program in your chosen field of studies as part of the school requirements and to experience cultural diversity. If you have graduated, you should state you are a recent graduate with less than a year of graduation and you will be taking the internship program to gain cultural diversity and enhance your skills in your chosen field of studies to further your career in your home country. If you are a trainee, you should state that you are eligible for this program as you have a post-secondary degree plus experience in the field of training and you are applying for the training program to gain more advanced skills to further your career in your home country, as well as experience cultural diversity. We do not recommend you give vague answers such as, I will do whatever the company wants. Do not give one word yes or no answers only. Doing so would indicate that you do not have sufficient English abilities or knowledge about your training. Do not argue in any way with a consulate officer, show ignorance, disinterest, or boredom. Do not tell the officer that you are coming to the United States to learn English or take English classes, or mention the word work at any time. Please also do not say you are only going to be a server or room attendant, as you will have several different rotations. You may be asked about your previous visa application or visits to the United States. Be honest when answering any questions about any previous visas or entries into the United States. You may also be asked, what reasons do you have to return to your home country and not stay in the USA after the end of your program? This is when you would provide the supporting documents you have proving you have strong ties to your home country after the completion of your program. Some examples you can provide to show strong ties to your home country are a standing job offer that is waiting for you when you return home, a letter from your former employee stating they will hire you upon your return, evidence of ownership of property, such as real estate, ownership of vehicles, etc., a family business you are taking over when you return, a religious and non-profit organization that you belong to in your home country and that you intend on returning to help them, a fiance, boy or girlfriend that will remain in your home country and take proof of relationship to convince the consul you still have loved ones in the home country and you cannot just leave them, family who you are close with and or care for, bank accounts in your name and your family's name that show access to at least 2,000 US American dollars. In the event you are not successful in your first attempt, we will assist you in the appeal process. On the second attempt, the consulate officer may ask you, how is your application different from the first attempt? You should mention you were not given a reason for your denial, did not have an opportunity to ask any questions, or provide any supporting documents. You should also mention that you have an additional supporting documents to show strong ties to your return home and to prove you are qualified for the program. Finally, it is essential to remember to bring all of your original documents with you to the embassy interview, including your DS-2019 form, your DS-7002 signed training plan, your passport, your DS-160 form or online non-immigrant visa application confirmation, your visa fee receipt or proof of payment, 2 U.S. size passport photos, your CVIS I-901 receipt, your HP USA support letter and sponsor support letter, if provided in your DS kit, your school documents to confirm current enrollment or successful graduation, any previous U.S. DS-2019 or U.S. visa, any examples of strong ties to your home country you may have available. We do wish you the very best of success. Remember not to be too hard on yourself. If you are prepared for your interview, you will most definitely be successful.